MTTC Australia is a mum and daughter fashion label that's getting great press, but not great sales. So, Taryn, they made a splash in fashion magazines, invited to runway shows, but it hasn't translated into converting to sales. How do they capitalise on that goodwill? That's the big thing, isn't it?
That's exactly right, and that's the challenge, especially for a lot of small businesses that maybe don't understand some of their customer segmentation or how to track what's performing well in their marketing funnels. So I think first and foremost, working out who their target customer is, having a really clear idea of that customer persona.
Yeah, that is such great advice. More to come from Taryn, but we've also teamed up Camilla and Maria with Sheridan Green to help them grow their business.
Welcome to our home studio.
Thank you. Yes, show me around.
So here we do all of our work, all of our sewing. So this is our embroidery machine here.
So many machines.
Yeah, our overlock, they all have different strengths. Here we have our ribbons and lace.
Yeah, beautiful.
All of our antique buttons, mother of pearl,
and we have old machine from families.
Wow, yeah, tell me about that.
It's from 1929.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
stunning.
Passed down to the
Passed
family.
from family, like.
Okay, do you still use that?
Yes. And come on through to our office area. This is where we greet our customers and we show them our previous designs. And these are all the magazines that we've been published in.
Oh, wow, fantastic.
Have a look. All of our designs are in here.
Beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to see them.
And through here we have our fabric room, and we use it as a fitting room as well for our
and
designs.
this is where all your designs.
Yes.
Ah, wow. So this is all the stock.
Yes.
Right.
How long have you had all these for?
Oh, I collect over 20 years.
Wow. So you really need the customer to come in and to see and feel everything.
That's right.
To understand
That's
the level
right.
of detail of what you're doing. Tell me a bit about your business and how did you get started together?
I sew all my life and always like have a dream to have a business.
Yeah, well, so I have a background in theatre. I used to work in costume and set.
Okay, that makes sense.
Officially, 2017 is when we launched our business.
Okay.
We started with a millilingerie collection, and then we kind of just rolled on from there with a fashion line.
So, ladies, between the two of you, who does what? Does one of you sew, one of you design, or do you do a bit of both?
I'm design my design, she designed her design.
Okay.
Sometimes we draw,
very
sometimes we
collaborative.
just talk. And sometimes we put together our design.
Mum's more of the expert in the sewing area.
And she like more
I do like the
hand stitches.
Hand details like
beautiful.
embroidery and that kind of thing.
She is needle very good.
Okay.
If this
Very handcrafted and very luxe. Is that right? And so who are your typical customers?
It's usually someone who wants something different that you can't get off the rack, you know, that wants to stand out in the crowd.
So very bespoke.
We say it's like an investment. Our designs you can wear over and over again or restyle them. We always try to make it, because we're sustainable, we always try to make it that you can keep it for a long period of time, you know.
What's the process? How long does it take? So a customer will come in, they might have a wedding in a few weeks.
This depends.
It really depends on the customer and what they're after. We always ask them, what's your time frame, what's your budget?
We try to fit customer in budget too.
Yeah.
Because we have lots of materials.
Okay, and then how many fittings would the customer come in for?
Oh, again, it would
like 3.
Yeah.
Minimum,
3 fittings,
yeah.
wow, okay. So it's very intensive, a lot of time is spent. So how many hours a week do you think you're spending in the business?
Oh, sometimes we stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning.
So you're spending a lot of time in the business. You're doing it at the moment for the love of it.
Yep.
But you're probably not reaping the rewards from it that you should be financially. Let's put together a plan to work out how we can make it more sustainable for you. Obviously, you love what you're doing. You're very passionate. And we just, we want to turn this into something awesome.
Happy to do it.
We're back to see how business strategist Sheridan Green can assist Camilla and Maria at MTTC Australia.
So ladies, you've shown me your studio. I've seen your designs, they're beautiful. I guess with your business now, let's have a chat about, I guess, where we want to take it and what you want to do with it. I mean, what is the ultimate dream with the business?
The ultimate dream would be to have a boutique,
Okay, you're quite young, Maria. You obviously want to make a living out of this, and you want to be able to charge for your time or have the pricing
I guess, incorporate the time that you're spending. Have you ever done any spreadsheets or any sort of calculations, or is that just out of your
a little
comfort
bit
zone?
a piece of paper. We're thinking,
Yeah,
like if
okay.
customer come, okay, we're thinking, okay, what your budget? Okay, what material I have? Okay.
We charge less for our time just so that the customer can be happy.
But the problem is you're doing yourself a
Yeah,
disservice,
that's right,
and
yeah.
you're running it for effectively your time's free, which is not what we
Yes.
want. So in terms of what we want to do, it sounds to me, and this is what I'm hearing, you really want to focus on this bespoke design market. But in terms of trying to make money, I guess we have to focus. We can't sort of do everything and have just this open design book for when people necessarily come to you, because otherwise, as you say, you're not charging all for your time. Do you have, as part of your collection, and I saw you had the beautiful, you know, the hand sort of crocheted, or the hand, you know, look, the lace, which was in the magazine you showed me, Maria. How many collections then can you do a year if you were to design them?
If everything go well, 3, 4.
So you can do 3, 4 collections, and how many garments in a collection?
Oh, like
10,
10, 15.
15.
You know, you want to have a look, perhaps think about just focusing on collections and how many you can fit into a year, and then that could be what you put in your boutique. And then sell to the public. So it's still all the handmade stuff. It's got very much your element, but it's something we need to think about, because we want to very much narrow your product. Because if you've got too much going on, you don't know where to focus your time.
Okay.
And you just end up doing a terrible job at everything rather than a great job at what you're really good
I'm
at.
already happy to hear that.
Yeah.
You say what I like.
So what we need to do, I think, from here, from a financial point of view, is have a think about, you know, the cost per dress, how much it actually costs to make a dress, and we have to quantify your time into it. And then, you know, the fabric, we need to think about how much that's costing. And then we need to look at the pricing point. Is that right? Are we too cheap? Are we too expensive? If we reduce the prices, can we make more? You know, can we sell more, but, you know, we reduce the quality? There's sort of different levers we need to look at and have a think about. But let's focus and tailor it so we're not everywhere, because that's where you're going to get into trouble.
Okay, this may be why we're in trouble.
Yeah. So I think, next time we catch up, I'd love it if you could come into my office and sit down and meet with me and some of my team, and we can workshop with you, I guess, putting together a business plan where we look at the numerical side of how we can actually start making a profit and, you know, look forward and forecast into the future.
That sounds great.
Sounds
Thank you.
wonderful. I can't wait.
Oh, good.